Hey guys, DanHeilman here. I want to go through very quick all of the dungeons in the game, which sets are good, which ones to focus on, and some free-to-play teams that you can get to level 8. I think 8 is the best place to be. 8 starts opening up orange gear, legendary gear, and gives you the option for 5-star gear. So you really do want to make it to 8 as fast as you can. Once you get to 8, obviously the higher you go, the better, but 8 is worth farming. I don't know if I would spend a lot of time farming lower dungeons than 8, so try to focus to get here as quick as possible. A lot of people are sending me messages saying, Mythic's broken, oh no, no more gear from Mythic, I can't do anything, I can't get gear, I can't do dungeons. So I just want to go through some beginner comps for different dungeons, what you can do, which dungeons you should focus on, etc. I do want to say that the changes to Mythic are not that big. I've seen so many people complain about it. No more purple gear, but purple gear really did not drop that often. A bigger nerf was it seems to not drop as much blue gear now. Blue gear is great for your account. Nothing wrong with it, but now that changes to Mythic, if you want to farm XP and you want to farm glyphs, you're going to be in Mythic. If you want gear, you're going to be in dungeons. Okay, let me just go very quick. These 3 I would think you want to prioritize. These 3 have the best gear and kind of have the easiest mechanics, kind of. Tulpa is definitely going to be the easiest mechanic. Bring in fire damage dealers, burn down the boss, get through the shield, kill the boss, and you're done. Magisteria, you got a bomb that you got to handle, and you got lots of minions, so you need lots of AoE damage, and you need someone who cleanses. Queen, you get a stun, you got to deal with it. She also does a lot of AoE damage as well, so you need to be able to handle that. Witch of the Wind, she does AoEs. Damage based on speed as well. You just want to nuke her as fast as you can. Gemini Dragon. I don't even know what his mechanic is, because I've never farmed this one. All enemies. No buffs. Interesting. So this person, I think you don't want to do buffs. Yeah. No, you don't want buffers in this team because I think she also steals them. Does she steal them? She definitely removes all buffs and does damage and puts no positive buffs on you. So yeah. So what I'm going to do is the biggest stage you want to get to is 8. So I want to show some teams for 8. Tulpa is going to be probably one of the easiest. I mean, these 2 units right here, Connor and Zach, free-to-play units. They're elites. They're very easy to get, very easy to skill up, very easy to ascend up because they're elites. These 2 units are going to do a majority of your work in Tulpa. So all you need for Tulpa is a Zachary that's built well enough to clear the waves. Okay? A Connor that's built tanky. That's all you need. And then you just need 2 single target damage dealers. You can see Asrina is huge on here. A lot of people using Asrina. And then this is an interesting team down here. So she gives lifesteal. Probably not needed, but Aurak, another good one. Asrina is good. Who else is good? Aurak is really good here. Asrina is really good here. If you have a legendary like Bulb or Hector or Cyrus, very good. Zitlin, another good one. So that's Tulpa. Pretty easy. I think it's one of the easier dungeons. If you want to start farming gear, this is probably the place to do it. What's this hero report? Oh, cool. Most played heroes. So yeah, you can see almost everyone uses Connor. Connor's a great unit. A lot of people use Zach as well. Looks like a lot of people are using Asrina. Yeah, Aurak again. So that's Tulpa. All right, let's move to the next one. Magisteria. Okay, let's go down to 8 again, because as I said, 8 is when you start getting legendary gear, orange gear, and you get 5-star gear. So this is really what you want to push to. Let's see what people are using here. Okay, most people are using William and Joseph. Let's go to the hero report. Yeah. So a lot of people are using Hydrisia. She's in the beginner summons after 2-8, so she's great for clearing the waves. Another person who's really good at clearing the waves is Nath. Nathalia, very awesome at clearing waves. So you probably need Hydrisia or Nath, honestly. So free-to-play options, you really want Nath. This dungeon is going to be quite difficult if you don't have Nath, Ciara. You could maybe use Mulhex. or Hydrisia. If you don't have one of those units, it's going to be very difficult for you. You do need someone to clear the bomb. Joseph is the best person for that. He has basically no cooldown. Very cool. He gets an extra turn when he cleanses, so yeah. William is awesome just because he gives more A1 damage. He gives counterattacks, which just deal more damage. So very good unit here. I see a lot of people using Connor. Again, great healer. If you have Connor, you'd probably want to invest in him, especially as a free-to-play. Okay, so that's Ashe. You just need AoE damage to clear the waves. You need someone to remove the bomb, and you need damage on the boss. You also need AoE on the boss as well, because he spawns ads as well. So, okay, that's Ashe. Queen of Tides. This one is interesting. Let's go down to 8 and see what people are using here. I have a feeling that a lot of people are using poisons. Yeah, so most people are using poisons. You need a way to deal with the stun. So whoever you put in your first slot is going to get stunned. So when you go to this character screen and you're choosing your characters, probably put Zatlux in there. Zatlux is great for clearing waves. Strong affinity, easy to get. Santis, again, very easy to get, right? She's an epic. You can fuse her right now or synthesize her. So she's a great unit here. These two units are very powerful in this dungeon. You can use other units like Raven, who's also an elite. She's good to land poisons as well. You can use single target damage dealers, right? So you want green units. You could use someone like Antinua. You can use someone like Blackhorn. Let's go see what... So almost everyone is using Gajar. He is a poison exploder. Very good unit. A lot of people are using Santis and Gangello. But you can see down here, Avera would be good. Zatlux is really good. I'm surprised more people aren't using Antinua. That surprises me. But, okay, so that's this dungeon. It's kind of complicated because you get the stun on someone, right? And then they take damage every turn. So you got to have a way to deal with that. You could just use whoever's your wave clearer and just have him eat the stun and just have him tank it the whole time. But you need to do a lot of damage to get this girl down. Poisons are the best way, but there are other methods to do it. So let's see at 12 if anyone is using anything else besides poisons. Most people using poisons. That's an interesting team. 25% of the people are using that team. Interesting. So he can remove the buff, so that's why Joseph's being used so highly there. This is a, I don't want to say free-to-play team, but a little bit more free-to-play because these two units are easy to get. I don't know why Mai the Asia's in there. Hydrisia is good just for, you know, clearing the waves, really. I'm surprised Zatlux isn't here. This is an interesting team, but anyways. Okay, so that's Queen. So let's go to Witch and Wind and see what people are using here. Okay, again, I'm going to 8. Interesting. 80% of the people using Light Zachary. Let's try to figure out why that is. So a lot of AoE damage coming out here. A lot of bleeds going out on everyone. There used to be a mechanic where if your speed was off... Oh, yeah, here we go. Damages all enemies. Damage scales with the speed difference between this character and all enemies. Okay? So basically, you got to test out to try to find what speed the boss is. You can do that by just putting on gear, removing gear, and seeing where you go in the turn order. Again, if you leave the dungeon, if you're in single run mode, not multi-battle, you only lose 1 energy. So you can mess around with that, throw some gear on, and find the speeds pretty easily for bosses, but you want to be pretty close to their speed. That's important mechanic on this. You do kind of want someone who can remove bleeding or has immunity to bleeding. There's a lot of AoE damage going out. You're just trying to burst the boss. A lot of these bosses is just getting as much damage on the boss as you can while staying alive, right? Again, kill the boss before she kills you. So you want to focus on some damage dealers and you want to speed tune them so your units are roughly the same speed as Witch of the Wind, the boss. So try to go just before her, but not too far in front of her. Okay, let's go back into here. I'm curious. Stage 8, Hakaran is in there. He's good just for reducing damage taken. He gives defense to your whole team. Some people are using poisons in here. That's interesting. I do this with poison on my main account. So, not quite sure. I don't want to spend too much time on this dungeon because, again, the sets are just kind of okay. You got the focus set, which is actually really good if you're trying to build a poison team and getting more gear for poison. Assassin is pretty decent. It's a little bit RNG dependent, but anyone who does damage, 30 or 50% chance to do 35% more damage. Faith set, I don't really use it. I don't really think it's that good. There's not that many healers in the game. So, okay. Gemini Dragon. Another one I don't really think you should be focusing on that much. The guard set is really nice. 30% max health. This refreshes. It says at the start of the battle, but it also works at the start of each wave. So that's important to know. Sets do not stack, so you can't do more of them. So one is good there. Divine set is okay for counterattacks. If you're taking a lot of hits, you can 30% chance of counterattack. This does not limited by how many times. So you could potentially counterattack multiple times in one turn. Rebel set, 20% chance of stun. I don't see a lot of people using this set. I've never seen a lot of people use this stat. 20% is kind of low. It would be kind of cool on someone like Hydrissia who has multiple AoEs, but she's known for her damage, so I don't think a lot of people are going to be using stun stats on her. That's it for the video. I just wanted to go through all of the different dungeons, give you a quick TLDR about what teams are good for each dungeons. I get this question so much. What team should I be using for what dungeons? It's very important to use the tool that randomly just disappeared. Oh, it doesn't have it for... Wait. That's so weird. Oh, it doesn't have it till later. Yeah, use this tool. It's very important to see which teams kill which bosses. Super important. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Go down there, smash the like button, sub to the channel if you're not already. 75% of the people are not subbed to the channel, so do me a huge favor and hit that sub button. Thank you guys so much. Hope you guys are enjoying the content, and have a great day. See you guys.